Imagine turning your morning coffee into a powerhouse that burns fat while you work, sharpens your brain like a laser, and adds years to your life. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, scientists have been quietly studying 5 common powders that do exactly this, and the results are absolutely mind-blowing. We're talking about real research here, with numbers that will make you rethink everything you know about your daily cup of joe. One study found people lost 12 pounds in just 12 weeks without changing anything else in their diet. Another showed a 23% improvement in memory performance. But here's the kicker, the number 1 powder on our list, which we'll reveal at the end, has been shown in clinical trials to reduce your risk of early death by up to 30%. Yes, you read that right. 30%. Researchers were shocked when they saw these numbers. And once you hear what it is and how it works, you'll understand why this simple addition could be the single most important health decision you make this year. You can find all research and medical studies in the description below if you'd like to dive deeper after watching. Before we begin, tell us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We're reading and replying to every single comment. So, drop your comments below. Now, let's get started. Number 5. Cocoa powder. Let's kick things off with something that makes your coffee taste like a dessert while actually making you healthier. Cocoa powder is loaded with compounds called flavonols, which are powerful antioxidants that do incredible things inside your body. When researchers at Harvard studied over 21,000 people for more than a decade, they found something remarkable. Those who consumed cocoa flavonols regularly had a 27% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. That's not a small number. We're talking about your heart, your arteries, and your entire cardiovascular system getting a serious upgrade from a simple powder. But here's where it gets really interesting. Cocoa doesn't just protect your heart. It actually makes you smarter. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition tested people's cognitive function after consuming cocoa flavonols, and the results showed improvements in attention, processing speed, and working memory. Your brain literally works better when you feed it cocoa. Now let's talk about how to actually use this stuff. You want raw or minimally processed cocoa powder, not the sugary hot chocolate mix from the store. That stuff is basically candy. Get yourself some pure, unsweetened cocoa powder. Start with 1 tablespoon in your morning coffee. Just dump it in and stir. The heat from your coffee will dissolve it perfectly. If you want maximum benefits, choose a cocoa powder that specifically says high flavanol content on the label. Some brands process out all the good stuff, so you're basically drinking brown dust. Also, don't add a ton of sugar to compensate for the bitterness. That defeats the entire purpose. If you need sweetness, use a tiny bit of honey or stevia. The cocoa will make your coffee taste rich and chocolatey, almost like a mocha, but you're getting therapeutic doses of compounds that are literally extending your lifespan while you sip. Now let's move up to something even more powerful. Number 4. Cinnamon powder. Cinnamon is one of those spices that's been used for thousands of years, but modern science is just now catching up to what ancient healers already knew. This powder is absolutely incredible for controlling your blood sugar, and if you struggle with energy crashes or cravings, this is going to change your life. When researchers gave people with type 2 diabetes just 1 gram of cinnamon per day for 12 weeks, their fasting blood sugar dropped by an average of 18 to 29%. That's massive. But even if you don't have diabetes, cinnamon still works magic. It makes your cells more sensitive to insulin, which means your body can process sugar more efficiently. This translates to steady energy throughout the day instead of those brutal afternoon crashes. But cinnamon does way more than balance blood sugar. A study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that cinnamon contains compounds that prevent the buildup of tau proteins in the brain. These tau proteins are one of the main culprits in Alzheimer's disease. So, you're literally protecting your brain from degeneration with every sprinkle. Plus, Cinnamon is packed with antioxidants. In fact, when researchers compared the antioxidant content of 26 different spices, cinnamon came out on top, beating even superfoods like oregano and garlic. Here's how to get the most out of cinnamon in your coffee. Use Ceylon cinnamon if you can find it. There's another type called cassia cinnamon that's more common in stores, but it contains higher levels of a compound called coumarin that can be harmful in large doses. Ceylon is the safer choice for daily use. Add about half a teaspoon to your coffee grounds before brewing, or stir it directly into your cup. The key is consistency. You want to consume it every single day to see the blood sugar benefits. Some people notice a difference within days, reporting fewer cravings and more stable energy. The taste is warm and slightly sweet, so it actually reduces your need for added sugar. You can also combine cinnamon with the cocoa we just talked about for a double punch of benefits that tastes absolutely amazing. Let's keep climbing the ladder of effectiveness. Number 3. Collagen powder. This one might surprise you because most people think of collagen as a beauty supplement, but the benefits go way deeper than skin and nails. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body, making up about 30% of your total protein. It's in your skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, and even your gut lining. The problem is that after age 25, your body produces about 1% less collagen every single year. By the time you're 50, you've lost a significant amount, and it shows. But here's the good news. When you supplement with collagen, your body can use it to rebuild and repair. A study published in the journal Nutrients followed women who took 10 grams of collagen daily for 12 weeks. The results showed a 76% reduction in skin dryness and a 13% reduction in wrinkle depth. That's visible anti-aging from the inside out. But the benefits go far beyond appearance. Collagen is absolutely crucial for joint health. Research in the journal Current Medical Research and Opinion studied athletes with joint pain who took 10 grams of collagen daily. After 24 weeks, 97% of participants reported reduced pain during activity. Your joints literally feel younger and move better. There's also fascinating research about collagen and gut health. Your intestinal lining needs collagen to stay strong and intact. When you consume collagen regularly, it helps repair the gut barrier, which can reduce inflammation throughout your entire body. Now here's how to use collagen in your coffee the right way. You need hydrolyzed collagen, also called collagen peptides. This form dissolves completely in hot liquids without clumping. Regular gelatin will turn your coffee into jello, and nobody wants that. Add 1 to 2 scoops, usually about 10 to 20 grams, directly to your hot coffee and stir. It's completely tasteless and odorless, so it won't change the flavor at all. The best part is that the heat and acidity of coffee actually help your body absorb the collagen more effectively. Some people worry about mixing protein with coffee because of the caffeine, but there's no issue here. In fact, the protein helps slow the absorption of caffeine, giving you longer-lasting energy without the jitters. Make sure you're getting collagen from grass-fed sources for the highest quality. Take it every single day, preferably in the morning, because your body does most of its repair work overnight and first thing in the morning when you're in a fasted state. Time to reveal something even more powerful. Number 2. Aniseed oil powder. Technically, this is an oil that's been converted into powder form, but it counts, and the benefits are absolutely insane. NCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides, which are fats that your body processes completely differently than regular fats. Normal fats take hours to digest and get stored in your fat cells. NCTs go straight to your liver and get converted into ketones, which are like rocket fuel for your brain. This happens within minutes, not hours. A study in the journal Physiology and Behavior found that people who consumed NCT oil burned 460 more calories per day compared to those who consumed long-chain fats. That's almost half a pound of fat loss per week without changing anything else. But the real magic is what happens in your brain. Ketones are a cleaner, more efficient fuel source than glucose. Research published in Neurobiology of Aging showed that when people consumed MCTs, their brain function improved dramatically, especially in areas related to memory and processing speed. For people with mild cognitive impairment, the improvements were even more pronounced, with some showing a 50% improvement in cognitive test scores. MCT oil also crushes hunger like nothing else. Because it's so satiating and because it provides instant energy, your brain doesn't send out those desperate hunger signals. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who consumed MCTs at breakfast ate significantly fewer calories at lunch without even trying. Here's the exact protocol for using MCT oil powder in your coffee. Start with just 1 teaspoon because your digestive system needs time to adapt. If you dump in a tablespoon right away, you might spend some quality time in the bathroom. Nobody wants that. Work your way up gradually over 2 weeks until you're taking 1 to 2 tablespoons per serving. The powder form is better than liquid MCT oil for coffee because it blends smoothly and doesn't create an oil slick on top of your drink. Just add it to your coffee and stir or blend it. A lot of people make bulletproof coffee by blending MCT powder with grass-fed butter or ghee, creating a creamy, latte-like drink that keeps you full and focused for hours. The best time to take it is in the morning on an empty stomach. This kickstarts ketone production and gives you insane mental clarity. You'll notice the difference within 30 minutes. Your brain fog lifts, your energy stabilizes, and you can focus like a laser on whatever task is in front of you. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. Lion's Mane Mushroom Powder. Here it is. The most powerful powder you can add to your coffee, backed by some of the most compelling research in nutritional science. Lion's mane is a medicinal mushroom that looks like a white pom-pom, and it has the unique ability to actually stimulate the growth of new brain cells. Yes, you read that correctly. New brain cells. Scientists call this neurogenesis, and for a long time, they thought it was impossible in adults. Lion's mane proves them wrong. The mushroom contains compounds called hericenones and erinacines that cross the blood-brain barrier and trigger the production of something called nerve growth factor or NGF. This is the protein your brain needs to grow, maintain, and repair neurons. A double-blind study published in Phytotherapy Research gave people with mild cognitive impairment 750 milligrams of lion's mane 3 times daily for 16 weeks. The results were stunning. Those taking lion's mane showed significant improvements on cognitive function scales compared to the placebo group. But here's the really incredible part. When they stopped taking the mushroom, the benefits disappeared. This suggests you need consistent intake to maintain the brain-boosting effects, but it also proves the effects are real and measurable. Another study found that lion's mane improves symptoms of anxiety and depression by 40% in just 4 weeks. This makes sense when you understand that many mood disorders are linked to inflammation in the brain, and lion's mane is a powerful anti-inflammatory. But the benefits extend beyond your brain. Lion's mane supports your gut health by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and protecting the stomach lining. Research in the International Journal of Medicinal Mushrooms found that lion's mane helped heal ulcers and protected against damage from harmful bacteria. It's basically a full-body health optimizer disguised as a mushroom. Now let's talk about how to use it. You want a high-quality lion's mane extract powder, not just dried mushroom powder. The extraction process concentrates the active compounds, making it far more effective. Look for products that specify they contain both the fruiting body and the mycelium, as both parts contain beneficial compounds. Add 1 teaspoon, about 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams, to your coffee each morning. The flavor is slightly earthy and nutty, but it's mild enough that it won't overpower your coffee. Some people actually love the taste. For maximum absorption, take it with a fat source, which is perfect because coffee often has cream or the MCT oil we just talked about. The effects are cumulative, meaning they build over time. You might notice sharper focus within a week, but the real neurological benefits develop over months of consistent use. This is not a quick fix. It's a long-term investment in your brain health. And considering the research showing it may help prevent neurodegenerative diseases, it's possibly the most important supplement you'll ever take. So there you have it. 5 powders that can completely transform your coffee from a simple caffeine delivery system into a powerful health elixir. Start with one, master it, then add another. Before you know it, your morning cup will be working harder than you ever imagined. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest health discoveries. Drop a comment below and let us know which powder you're going to try first. Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.